Hello. Hi, everyone. How are you all doing today? Hello, hello. I am back after being gone for a few days. Sorry about that. Last couple days have been a little too warm for me, so I've overheated and had to fall asleep super early because my head was hurting. I might actually have to take my headset off just to be able to relax and hang out with everybody here. We will see. We will see. Like it's not even picking up my voice as well as it normally does. What the heck? Oh my god. I hope everyone's had a wonderful last few days. I've been diddling around a bit, doing some things, getting some things figured out and sorted. Might have some good news here in the next couple days. And then hopefully around the 3rd, I'll have some more information on some stuff. So next Wednesday, regarding school stuff, once I get that all sorted, I'll be able to decide on what I'm going to do. But hello, everybody. I hope you've all been well. If we are back, the cafe is open. You're welcome to come in, relax, get comfy, have a cup of tea or even coffee. I have my coffee beside me, my second one of the day. Got a nice cool breeze coming in through the window. I have been up for a staggering 12 hours now. Usually I'd have been up for like 4 or 5 hours at this point. But because I've been passing out at like 6 to 8 o'clock my time at night, I have been waking up at like 5 to, I don't know, like 9 in the morning my time. But yeah, it's been a fun time. Been still getting a bit of me time in here and there. Jack has been very attention seeking, and it does not help with this heat. The air conditioner I have over by my bed is helping so much. I'm not going to lie. I don't know how you can survive without an air conditioner and heat. Let me see. Yesterday I had a meeting for figuring out some things with money and potential future job stuff. The day before I had my meeting about schooling stuff for marine biology side of things. So I have more information on that. Now I just need to chat with the people in the computer science side of things, but they won't be available till the 3rd because they're on vacation, who they wanted me to talk to. And once I've talked to them, I will have both sides thought out and figured out, and then I might actually get a tour of the campus and see both departments and figure things out more from there. Hmm. Sucks because my maple latte is coffee creamer's gone. Just finished that off today. Whew, I am melting. Oh my god. Even with this nice cool breeze, it's actually like the perfect cool breeze. I'm not gonna lie. Like that nice, crisp, clean, cool air. You can catch like a hint of like the weather out there, like a bit of the sun. I like perfect feel, perfect smell, and everything. Which is very funny, interesting because this side of the city I'm in is usually used to be very, very stinky. Why I hated living on this side. West side of the city sucked, mostly because there's a brewery and a freaking pulp and paper mill. But I had a good walk yesterday too on the way back. Funny enough, my aunt met me like saw me like part way, picked me up, and then we came back. Got freaking delicious A&W. So good. Then I actually hung out with Terrell for a bit. And then unfortunately I was heating up and overheating. I had to take a break, and then I passed out for the night. I didn't wake up till 5 this morning. But I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? Not much you can do, you know? I've been playing a bit too much of I think I've been playing too much Risk of Rain 2 in my spare time again. The last 2 weeks I've played like 33 hours of it, almost 34. Gonna message Ein later, see if he wants to play some Apex. Might look into some things that well before that. I wanted to come hang out with all of you before doing anything else. Chat for a while. Get you guys all nice and comfy and relaxed. And me too. I just love how ridiculous you can make characters look in games, especially Risk. Ganondorf. I played Ganondorf the other day, and he looks so stupid. 3 freaking rows of items. Let's see. Been watching Loki, the first season of that in my spare time. That's been good. I watched Spider-Man: No Way Home the other day. That was good, and the new Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. That was good. Let me see. For sure. For sure. I'm doing a bit in my spare time. Trying to look into some things too and get some more brain stuff rolling for here with you guys. I think instead of just picking a demo, I'm actually going to go with a specific game. I might record some of the times I play Siege with everybody and try to get like the good bits out of it and crop those out for YouTube. Once I have money coming in, I will be trying to get some scripts written, hopefully written up by someone, so we can get back into ASMR too. That'll be nice. Those going again. Like peoples are home, so I might have to take a few minutes to go help or do something. I don't know. I should have my Piper thing. Send that off to the old man. Papalaya. A lot of new popping up on the Steam front page of Steam. Baron Breakfast is officially out. I really want that game. Looks great. Hmm. There's there's so much to talk about and only like so much brain capacity to remember it all. Where things become a problem all the time. It was let me lower the music a bit. Looks like it's trying to overpower me, which it's not supposed to be doing. I ain't no radio channel. We have a variety channel. We go from just chatting to gaming, hanging out with people and gaming. I tried the that VHS game, Video Horror Society, because it's free. That's pretty fun. The issue is there isn't a lot of monsters. Wow, it's only at 68%. What? Survivors having around running for as long as possible and eventually find there's a good chase. Games a myriad ways to trap the monster into a no escape situation. Some kind of gank. Powers such as warts, acid, armor become useless. At least 2 teams with weapons simply stand within 5 feet of each other. Useless if the affected teams simply loop you once and then reconverge. Wow. It's fun. Hello, Terrell. How are you doing? I'm just scrolling through things, reading and chatting, making conversation where I can myself. And after, by the way, Terrell, after we played last night and I left, I ended up passing out. I'm not gonna lie. I passed out till like 5 o'clock in the morning my time. I think I slept through my second coffee, like the body timer, so I ended up getting a lack of caffeine headache, and I couldn't handle it, so I just passed out for the night. Because technically, I've had two. If I when I finish this cup of coffee, I will have had 2.5 cups today. I had a good run of Risk of Rain 2 earlier though. I was playing as Acrid, the lizard dude. Managed to get his second miscellaneous ability. He's fun. His hit and run tactic is actually kind of fun for me. I didn't expect to do such a good run on him. There was the freaking run ended because of a scavenger that I was trying to kill because one of his ability unlocks with it. I also reinstalled World. So Terrell, if you want to play that anytime soon, let me know. I do have World installed again. I'm going to try to run through it a little bit and try to like get ahead of everybody, just so I have like that little extra bit so I can just wait on everyone else. Because that might also be another thing. I mentioned earlier that I might start recording like Siege and Apex stuff just to get the funnies for recordings, and I might do that with certain Monster Hunter games where I play with people too. I just remembered you saying that you wanted to try to like hopping back into it again there, Terrell. As of everybody playing Rise, I believe. I'm also trying to, if I can, I want to do more of the first Risk of Rain, but that's going to be the biggest pain in the ass in the world. Because that game is infuriating. Because it's so much more difficult than the second one. But it is also 2D. And it's so hard to believe that the first one came out 9 freaking years ago. The first one came out in 20 freaking 13. And again, the second one's only been out for like 2 years. Was it really 2013? Am I remembering right or am I remembering correctly? No, yeah, 2013. The ass end of 2013. A little still here, so yeah. I see you're playing a racing game, so you definitely need to focus for that. I understand that. All of the time I have sunk into Need for Speed. I completely understand. I've sunk too many hours into Need for Speed, but they're great games. That one's more along the lines of like kind of Forza, kind of like almost Need for Speed style, I think, isn't it? Where you get like street racing too, not just you know linear like racetrack racing. I'm pretty sure that's Forza Horizon 5 is actually on Game Pass. I could technically play that if I really want. They even have Inside on there now. Hello, Shiro. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Here for a little while to have a hangout and chat session while I do my derpy thing of scrolling through a billion different things at the same time as chatting. That helps keep me somewhat occupied, but also make sure I can still somewhat talk about things. Cheese garlic salad, but that sounds delicious. I had a pizza earlier. I had a thin crust pepperoni pizza, and it was phenomenal. I forgot how much more I prefer a regular oven than one of those counter ovens. Let's see, lots of interesting things going on too. Storage because you're running out. Oh, sucks when you start running out of storage. My OneDrive is full. Has been for a while. And I mean my actual like physical storage area is most of the floor here. 1 terabyte SSD. Ooh, hell yeah. SSDs are definitely the way to go. Definitely. Brandis Teen Group. Ooh, I haven't actually heard of those guys yet. Oh, that's why Game Pass. Let's go around. That a 3 and 2.5 inches. Hell yeah. I think mine's not the same brand, but I know everything else is about the same. I think I got the same brand as what's already in my computer. I bought one when y'all helped me buy one. 5 euros and get a 3 year warranty. Hell yeah! It's always great to get the warranty, especially if it ends up going bunk. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but that's the only thing that popped into my head was going bunk. Poor Mike. Like take it off and like wipe it. 25 euros V-Day gift back on Monday. Hell yeah! Oh, it was your birthday? Well, happy belated birthday or early birthday. I don't whichever it was. I gotta set up a birthday channel too, so people can let me know when their birthdays are. That way, I can actually open up stream, and when people pop up in, I can be like, "Happy birthday, 25th of July! Happy belated birthday! I hope you had a good day." My dad was here today, and he was kind enough to remind me about my next birthday. You're welcome. Always one day to be able to try to take and like have like a great day, you know. Because let me see, I mainly celebrate my birthday, and if I can visit them, probably my nephew's birthday. And again, it makes me feel old saying this, but he starts school in September. He's starting kindergarten this year. Yeah, that's a time. Late B day gift from your older sister and her finished BF, 2 chocolate bars and finished shaving stuff. Hell yeah. And I haven't done like a proper shave in a while, but I always keep it trimmed down. I always keep like light stubble going. Especially during like the summer. Shaving foam, shaving cream, deodorant. Deodorant. Probably like some form of like no, no, I can't think of it. One thing I can think of is like some form of aftershave. I know there's the aftershave for after you're done shaving. That hurts. Even after doing it for like the last 10 years, it still hurts. Antiperspirant's great. That can help prevent like a lot of sweating if it's good. I use Old Spice. What I use. I have Old Spice Wolfthorn, which is it has like a Finnish one. I'm not sure. I just know mine. The one I have, it smells like mango. Is the best I can think of, which is way better than than how I would normally smell if I forgot to put it on. Let's just say different one in a fancy box. Ah, set of fancy things. Okay. Yeah, I never know how to like describe half of them myself. Yeah, like a men's personal care gift, like a hygiene kit almost. Once I can, I might start getting like facial stuff for myself just to try to take care of my skin a little bit better, honestly. Because I've also been barely used deodorant. Deodorant is a lifesaver when you go out. I am not gonna lie. It sucks. It's always best to get the kind that works with your skin too. I'm gonna put that out there now. Get the kind that doesn't cause you to itch, doesn't cause you any skin issues, and you will be fine. I try to apply it like every morning if I can. Yeah, I don't tend to go out too often either. I've gotten in the habit lately. It's helped me mentally. So for anybody that this could potentially help, here's a hint from Big Brother Laya. Sometimes getting dressed up a little bit and doing yourself up a little bit just for yourself, even if you're gonna be home, it helps so much. I'll sometimes like actually just like get dressed like I'm gonna go out and just enjoy myself. Hello, Blue. I've been doing good. I've been doing good. How are you? I hope you've been well. I've been doing a lot because I took a bit of time off of streaming for a few months. It allowed me to think about some things, and recently I've been looking into some more stuff like in my personal life for future schooling and that, and figuring things out for future stream stuff, and potentially branching out into other things for content creation because I want to do more of that. So things have been going. It was a rough patch for a little while when I first moved here where I'm at, but I'm doing better. Going out, doing walks for myself, trying to get myself better mentally. That way, I can be here for all of you when you need a comfy time in the later parts of the day. As I sound like I'm like some kind of hick. What the heck? Even though I'm Canadian. Glad you're doing good. It's always good to be busy though, especially if it's like with important things. While I'm chatting with you guys, I'm like scrolling through a bajillion things. I scroll, then sometimes, I'll get reminded of something that I want to talk about, but I forgot about. My biggest issue is I'm trying to deal with the constant. I don't know if what it is, but like I'm heating, like I'm getting too warm and I'm getting a headache times. But yes, I don't worry, guys. I'm taking when that happens, I take care of myself. I go do other things, relax, cool down, drink a bunch of water. Hello, Hime. How are you? I hope you're well. You know what I should finally fricking do? You know what I should finally do? I will warn you all, for those who don't have a thing, we have an ad popping up in 2 minutes. Wink. Here you go, Hime. Enjoy that. Yeah, just got home from errands. Well, I hope the errands weren't too rough. Hmm. There you go. That new little thing by your name there. You get a nice little pink diamond there. I opened my Twitter for a reason. And first time that you bought a set of SSD. Well, SSDs are those ones like they're one of the best rated ones I like looked into. Yeah, sometimes it takes a second, Hime. Yeah, the one I have, it's the same one that came with the computer, so like that's why I went for it. I looked into it a bit and was like, oh, this seems to be a good type. Seems to be a perfect like. It says to try and get ones that are really compatible with the computer. It did, yes, it went very well. Both the marine biology one went great, and the one yesterday went great. Now I get to wait to see about SATA cables, also USB flash for reinstalling Windows 10. Oof, lots and lots of stuff to do for a computer. Unfortunately, always needs new stuff. But no, I gotta wait till hopefully next Wednesday. They'll email me back, and I can go in and like inquire about the computer science side of things, not just the marine biology. Then I'm gonna see about getting a campus tour and visiting both departments and like getting an actual peek at what's actually happening, so I can properly judge and decide. Maybe, probably. I'm not 100% sure. Unfortunately, I'm not an expert in this department. I wish I was. The computer, you're still using a 1060 or 1660 Super, but your PC is dying. Oh no. In about probably a year or two, I'll probably need a new one. When I get the money, I definitely want to upgrade. But I also really want to get a PS5 still. GTX 1050 Ti, not bad. I forget, I didn't put my specs down below, did I? Because I have the 2070 Super, Intel Core i7 9500 something CPU. Let's see. Intel Core i7 9700K CPU. 16 gigs RAM. It's a 64-bit operating system. And then the two monitors. Hello, Zephyr. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It's my favorite color is purple, so got the hair like that. Hello, welcome in. How are you doing? I hope you enjoy the cafe vibes. We're just chatting about computer specs at the moment. What you have in your PC? Carol, are you using a PC or are you using a laptop? Hot cocoa, of course. We have hot cocoa here as well. Got a PC, remember? Right. Carol, it's been a second. You got to give my brain a break. I bounce between too many things lately. My brain is everywhere. But yes, we have delicious hot cocoa here. Would you prefer a regular hot cocoa or a white hot cocoa? I know some people like the white hot cocoa. I could, but I won't. No, no. Then it wouldn't be you, Terrell. That's like dealing with Ines. If Ines isn't doing his usual thing with me, then is it really Ines? Regular white hutch. Oh no. Yeah, I understand that. I think that's why I stopped having white hot cocoa. It makes the tummy upset. And it's too late for coffee. Oh, hot cocoa's great. I'm so sad. So for those who were here before I moved, remember how Cerberus was kind enough to buy me a whole bunch of hot cocoa from Tim Hortons? Sweet poison nectar, yeah. Oh, it's delicious, but Let's not agree. I'm so sad though about the hot cocoa. He bought me the two tins of hot cocoa, but your minimum gaming spec PC has set up. Ah, okay, that's good. That's good to find out though. I haven't had white hot chocolate in a while though. But really quick, the Tim Hortons hot chocolate that he bought me, it was two tins. I forgot them when I moved. I feel so bad. Oh, Blue, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome into the being a regular at the cafe. I hope you enjoy it. I'm assuming the ads, and that's no, not the hot cocoa. No. Yeah, unfortunately, I forgot it. Got that. I forgot a couple of things because I even forgot the bags of tea I had. But then again, when you're moving in a hurry, it kind of happens. Also, Zepper, thank you for the follow. I hope you enjoy being a patron at the cafe. Come in, get comfy, relax a while, and here's your hot cocoa. Wait. We can do one even better. Here's your hot cocoa. I got that set up for tea. I got that set up for coffee. I got it set up for certain snacks. I like the whole cafe vibe, so that's what we got going. You're welcome. I'm bouncing everywhere again right now because my brain is doing its thing. Probably the coffee and the fact that I've been up for a while. I passed out way too early last night, I think. My poor cat too. My poor cat. He's sitting right in the windowsill, right over there beside me, trying to catch as much of the cool breeze as he can. I completely understand, bud. I understand. It's too warm. This heat sucks. Why a nice glass of chalky milk would be good. I'd say iced coffee, but I've never been a fan of it. I understand as well. Oh, I can imagine, Daryl. So, of course, I accept many forms of payment. Souls. We do occasionally serve vampires, so we have to take some blood at times too. There we go. Go Hime. There's a hug. I still gotta get those updated. But that'll be a bit. Hmm. Those, those are still short hair, Laya. I talk about that every time. I don't know why I keep talking about it. Stop. Got that. They're adorable. I got that. Hmm. I'm hoping I get some good news in the next week or so about the money situation, because then I might be able to get some things done and figured out. Might be able to actually jack away. Ime, thank you for the $40 donut. Oh my god. The heck? What the heck? You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it, but you didn't have to do that. Hoping to be able to take Jack in like a week or two. Or some Timmies. Ah, perfect. Appreciate it. That means I can get a nice cap now. Urgh. I love their iced cappuccinos. Their frosted cinnamon rolls are my favorite. And if I don't go with an iced cap, it's usually going to be one of their hot chocolates. Not a regular hot chocolate, though. I've actually grown away from that because it's not as good as I remember it being. But let me see. I like their raspberry lemonade. It's really good. Fashion Timbits just hell yeah. That's a lot of Timbits. Oh, oh, that's a lot of Timbits. I might explode. Oh, oh, I go kaboom. Let me see. But also, we also have a custom recipe to make homemade iced caps, by the way. When you give, if it's 40 USD, that means I get more CAD. The US dollar is currently worth more than Canadian dollars. Like, I think every US dollar is like a buck something CAD. Let's see. Jeez. The, the one US dollar is a buck 28 Canadian dollar for CAD. That's crap. Oh, and that's actually down from what it was. The other day it was a buck 31. Oh my god. Or it tries to make it CAD, wanted to make sure. Yeah, of course. It's understandable. Maybe that a cable could be male. Yeah, yeah, some people will compare them to like male and female things. Let's see. So, I might post this in the Discord for those who want it. Since Hero? Bruh, they're so close. It hasn't been that close in forever. I know because I remember like people like you, Terrell, and others that were throwing Euros, and it's like I get like a whole bunch. I was like, ooh, ooh. And now it's like because of everything that's been happening, all the freaking different dollary doodas have been fluctuating all over the place. You know, do tend to compare that for cables. Let's see, 5 ounce brewed coffee. They recommend strong, and Tim Hortons brand is naturally the best. 3 tablespoons of dark brown sugar. 3.5 tablespoons of maple syrup for a drink free of refined sugars, of course. For those who don't like sugar or can't handle the sugar because they might be diabetic. 1 tablespoon vanilla extract. A third cup of cream and premium coconut milk for a dairy-free version, and 12 ice cubes. You throw them all into a thing, you mix it all up. Boom. Favorite drink? Depends on where it's from. From Tim Hortons, 77. Oh. If it's from Timmy's, it's still a nice cap, through and through. Specifically, let me do this one. You need that extra caffeine, mocha iced cap, shot of espresso with chocolate milk, and if you get whipped cream, have the whipped cream stirred into it. June or 20th July, it was 1 USD to 1 euro. Oh, geez. Makes it extra sweet, but it's worth it. Lee. You know what sucks? You know what sucks? I don't even have my headphones on because I'm gonna overheat if I have them on. That's actually like what's been happening the last couple days. I think wearing my headphones has just made me hit my head too warm. I'm trying, Carol. I promise. I'm actually legit trying. Or they still sell CDs? Yes, they do still sell CDs. Yep, CDs, Blu-rays, DVDs. Oh, there's places that have been selling vinyls for the last couple of years because vinyls came back out of nowhere. They came back in with the in crowd because apparently they sound way better than most other forms of music. I could, if I could, I'd get some vinyls, some nice collectible vinyls from like some of the games I like, but that is difficult. Let me see. Favorite drinks? Record still? Yeah. Oh, understandable. They're really popular right now. Having like something physical, of course. I love ice caps. It's not from there. I usually go to really old vinyl movie player. Ooh, that sounds really nice. Um, I go to Second Cup too, since that's a Canadian place. If any lost due to converting to analog, digital, analog again, yeah, that. That definitely sounds about right. Um, I go to Second Cup. Their white hot chocolate I find is one of the best white hot chocolates I've ever had. I'll sprinkle some cinnamon into it. Something else. I might sprinkle some cinnamon chocolate powder and stir it all up. And that's really good. Um, Funny enough for pop, a lot of people aren't alongside of me. So good. The Nano bars. Oh, don't even get me started. Don't get me started on the Nano bars. Oh, they're so good. So good. Let me see. Pop wise, it's usually root beer. Usually root beer. Code Vein soundtrack on vinyl. Ooh, that sounds pretty wicked. I'm not gonna lie. I listen to a lot of different music, so it's hard to like want to get like a vinyl or CD or anything because of the fact that I tend to have too much variety in my playlists. It'll bounce between genres and people like if anybody listened to it, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing? Laya, what is wrong with you?" Shaving things and deodorant he got in a box called Ritual of Samurai. Hmm. Off my mic while we're chatting. If you end up hearing this, I apologize. Just kind of needs a cleaning. Um, hmm. Yeah, I can go from like emo music to some sort of like soft music to some more hardcore stuff to like neither of those. Usually, more often than not, I'm gonna say this for the. I'm gonna apologize in advance for those who like country, but usually not country music. Same as all this place. Yeah, there's like one or two country songs, maybe three that I will listen to, and that's it. That's it. There's only certain like rap artists that I'll listen to. Eminem's one of them, obviously. Um, Heck, it even bounces to like Michael Jackson songs. So like it's everywhere, all over the fucking place. Like my gaming style, I just bounce constantly. It. I wish the air conditioner could somehow get the wind, like the cool air around the wall. Doesn't do such a good job at that, you know. Fortunately, does not do a good job at that. Kind of blows it straight. I get lucky that the breeze going out the window catches it. Then let's see. Those are curious. Game wise, I bounce between like roguelites, first person shooters, or RPGs, JRPGs, sci-fi, scuze, stealth, comfy, relaxing games because we've been doing Power Wash Sim. As those who have been here long, like the last week, know, I've been hooked on Power Wash Sim, and I've been hooked on it since like I bought it. months ago, back like October, November-ish. Oh gosh. Whew. I promise I'm not getting sleepy. I hope. I'm getting sleepy. Oh no. I do not want to be passing out at the same time every night. I want to try to get it to a slightly later, but not too late sleep schedule. Let's see. We might do No Man's Sky at some point. So hard. It's so hard to pinpoint what we'll do in the future. Just because by the time the day arrives, sometimes I've like changed. I just feel something different. That's kind of why I wanted I want to get my YouTube stuff started up on YouTube. Because then, guess what? I don't have to pinpoint exactly what I'm going to do that day. I just record what I want when I want it, and edit the video and post it. I feel like it needs to be posted. See how things go. Do what I feel. See you, Shiro. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I appreciate you popping in. Then, blah 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 blah. Words. Words. What are words? Why do I not know words right now? Where are my words? Where have they gone? I had more. I had more words to say. Where'd they go? Stole my words. Who took them? Huh? Which one of you took them? Who took my words? Who stole them? Who stole my thoughts? Somebody stole my thoughts. Ah, where'd they go? Ah. Hmm. And now they're gone. It's completely gone. My train of thought. Oh, it was one of you two. Can't be both of yous. One of yous did it. And I want a cheesecake now. But I can't have cheesecake. Doing really good with losing weight. Might have to take 5 minutes and I can go sit in front of the aircon for a second. That way I can cool down a bit. Oh my god. Because unfortunately my fan doesn't really reach over here very well. Doesn't have enough cord, even with the power bar that I have over there. Another thing I have to do is keep saying it. I swear I keep saying it and then not doing it. I gotta go through my boxes, stuff, figure out what I'm keeping, what I'm not keeping, throw away the things I'm not keeping, clear up some space so there's more space, openness for cool, clean air to come in. I can use the freaking fridge that's up here and I can put stuff away into it. I want more Monster. I want more Monster Energy drinks, even though they're bad for me. Because they are so just fucking tasty. You can't go wrong with the original one. But some of those zero sugar ones, oh, they're so good. Evolved? Is it that game that like died and went free to play and then died? It like died, went free to play, then died again. It's the one where one person plays as a big giant monster. You have four hunters, and the monster can like evolve by consuming critters. Yeah, I heard about it. I was excited for it when it came out, and then I didn't buy it, but I heard a lot of bad things when it came out, and was kind of disappointed. It was like one of the first games to try to do the 4v1 thing. Oh, that's surprising. That's very surprising. I heard that game did four. Oh, guess what we can play now, guys? We can be the ultimate dad. Lawn mowing simulator is now free on Epic Game Store. Might have to see about that at some point then. Still ask for $60 for an old game. Yeah, maybe it did go to free to play. They had to switch it to free to play. Okay, it's not even on Steam. Means if it's anywhere, it's probably on Poo Games Launcher. Wow, it's not even on there. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. I'm pretty sure they completely removed it. Which I mean, with how badly it ended up bombing in the end, it's understandable. I've seen games removed for less in a very shorter time span. Is it electric cars? Oof! Imagine racing in an electric car. Wee. Wouldn't even hear it coming. Here soon, as well. Like I said, we might do more VHS stuff. We might actually do some of it on stream too. It's pretty cool. And the question is, if we ever do it solo, should we do play Monster when we play solo? If I play it with people, then I will play as one of the teens. But if I play solo, I'd probably do Monster. You know, toss it around, juggle it up a bit. Funny enough, technically, I also have Dead by Daylight. I've owned that game for a while now. Never really played it on here. Feels so weird that they did what they did with the Attack on Titan collab. Arm, right arm, and wrist are not happy. Wrist. I guess I'm trying to mentally prep like a game plan for the future in my head for things. whilst also, yawning up a storm and possibly making others sleepy. Breeze. Come on. So nice and cool. You get proper AC here in the cafe. Yeah. No, I'm hoping no matter which way I go for school stuff, we'll still have time to stream. I do want to keep up with everything and try to do as much as I can even while in school. This might potentially turn into the only time I have the game at that point. But we will see. We will see. That is for the future side. Doing, bud. Yeah. Hey, handsome. Don't you dare. Don't you dare try to come up and curl up in my lap. This will be way too warm if you come up here. No. Don't. Okay. Steal the keyboard area. That's fine. My lap is not, because then I will definitely overeat. He'd steal my lap, and then I'd immediately start melting, and then I'd have to end even earlier than I would hope to. Not only would I be dealing with me, dealing with his heat. Oh, that's the spot. There's the itchy spot. But head pats for Jack. Okay, he's within perfect range of head pats now. So he's stolen my mouse area. Gotcha. Forehead kisses. Haha. Haha. I kissed your forehead. What are you gonna do? Please, please, keep coming through the window. Don't you dare. Don't you dare take my lap. You just stay on the desk, comfy, relax. You aren't taking my lap. I don't need to melt even more. Everywhere. You just flung fur everywhere, you turd. Apologize to everyone. Apologize. Our head scratches. Yeah, of course. Of course. King of the castle. He always gets the pats now. No, no, don't do it. Please, Jack. No, don't steal my lab. No, it's already warm enough. It's already warm enough. Love you, bud, but it's warm enough already. I'm melting just sitting here. I shouldn't be melting just sitting here. That's not how that's supposed to work. I'm not doing anything besides talking. I'm already melting and this shouldn't be happening. He's doing it. He's doing it too. He's laying down slowly. Let's see. If need be, I can convert it. According to my thing, it's 20 degrees where I am right now. Let me. That's not that warm compared to what some people are used to. But for me, it's 68 degrees Fahrenheit for those who are curious. Itchy. Ah, hey, let me try to find another list really quick. Okay, let's go with this one. Ah, thank you, Pat. Appreciate it. I was busy looking through the YouTubes really quick to try to find more DMCA free stuff. There we go. Jack, bud, I love you so much, buddy, but you cannot be in my lap. Is there a crusty or something in your eyeball? It's my buddy. No. I wish you would get used to going downstairs, bud. Probably enjoy it more downstairs during this time of the year. I'm not gonna lie. You'd probably be so much cooler. Or if you were used to the air conditioner and you can sit. Don't, don't. That's for you. He's been doing better with a lot of that stuff. I haven't been able to give him wet food. Unfortunately, the wet food I gave him before did not agree with him anymore. Right? Hey, what chin? I know. You like to do your little headbutts to my chin. He especially likes it when I'm like freshly trimmed up. Because then it's spiky. It's more sandpaper like. And of course, kitty cat likes the stuff that itches better. Oh, Breeze. I don't even know what else to talk about. I talked about a lot of the things I wanted to. Now my brain's going everywhere again. Not much. There's not too much interesting that I want to talk about going on in the land of the Twitters. No, no, tick, tick, tick. Oh, bud. Damn it. What are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Look at your grumpy pants ideas. Nobody wants to deal with you being a grumpy pants. Sucks when you're an angry little buddy. I've played a lot of Pokemon games. I've been playing since like red version. I think the only ones I haven't really played fully are you say I haven't played Black and White too. Never finished the Black and White generation. Sun and Moon I never finished. Never played Ultra Sun and Moon. I have Sword. Yeah, I have Sword for the first Switch one. Got Arceus. Got Pearl version on my Switch. I have a lot of Pokemon games. And before you ask, if you're wondering which Pokemon is my favorite, I will say it again, and I've said it many a times, and I will say it again. I will preach it to the choir, no matter how many times I want to, or am asked. Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is my favorite. I love Cyndaquil through and through. Cyndaquil is adorable. Cyndaquil is my little buddy. It is why anytime Cyndaquil is offered, I will take Cyndaquil over any other Pokemon for my starter. He's curled up in my lap. What a turd. I know you're a butthead, right, Jack? Can do much better. He's my butthead, so that's a tough one. That's a tough one because it's been so long since I've played some of them. I think the one I sunk the most hours into though was the original Pearl version. I'm not gonna lie. Like, let's see. I played red version. I played silver version. Played both Ruby and Sapphire at some point. Frick. Pearl version. Oh, I ended up having Fire Red, but I also played some Leaf Green. My favorite. Oh gods, don't ask what my favorite game is. If you want a favorite game, there's no number one favorite game, but the top series, well, trilogy, because we don't talk about Andromeda. Mass Effect Legendary, Mass Effect series, trilogy. Sapphire Sword, good choice, good choice. Top game though, kind of. I mean, Mass Effect 2 holds a special place in my heart. I'm not gonna lie. Like gameplay wise, Mass Effect 3 was good. Story, meh. Just because of the way it culminated, I would have preferred if they had gone with the original ending. But unfortunately, the main writer from that time ended up not being like leaving. God. There's too many games. I've played too many to be able to figure it out easily. I've played. I say too many because of the fact that I'm at the point where I've played so many of them, too many that and like so many that they're blended. They've slowly blended. I'd have to go back and replay every game, and that's too many. It's too many games. One of my favorite PS2 generation games, though, if you know this game, kudos. You have my applause. It started as a PC game for the first one, and then they made a PS2 exclusive game. It's called Draken: The Ancient Gates. If I ever get my hands on a copy of that game, I'm gonna do everything in my power, get a converter thing so we can play it here on stream. It was one of the best RPGs I played for its time. Very, very unique. And I'm so sad it didn't like that one didn't get a sequel. The Order of Flames for the PC got a sequel. It's on the PS2. Play that one with me. Then again, at the time, PS2, that's still around the time when computers weren't quite as good as consoles. But it's a good game series. Lots of hidden little things you can find in it. Best favorite weapon to unlock in that, by the way, because it was an RPG where you could unlock weapons and you could actually store weapons because you did only have like a limited amount of like inventory space. But if you knew the secret, you could go behind the weapon shop and store all your weapons that you wanted to keep there for if you wanted to switch to them or to just have a giant collection. Best weapon you could get, freaking chicken. Kingdom Hearts is great. Well, it was one of those weird back in the Ancient Gates was one of those weird little games that not a lot of people ended up like playing. But it was one of the first games that I played where you could fly around as a dragon. It was very fun. You could hop on your dragon companion and fly him around. And if you did the right stuff on the side, you could unlock different breaths for him. Because he started obviously with fire. You could unlock thunder slash lightning. You could get ice, frost. There was like a telekinetic one that was just a giant air blast. I think there was a life drain one. I don't remember all of them, but you could unlock a lot of different breaths for him. It even had like a magic element where you actually had to draw symbols with your fingers to be able to cast certain spells. When I played it though, I was a kid. I probably shouldn't have played it because it was a mature rated game, and it had lots of blood and gore, by the way. So yeah, I definitely shouldn't have played it. But I always cheated. I was one of the back in the time when you could cheat and not get like any consequences really. So I'd unlock like all the extra stuff, all the spells. It was pretty in depth. That's why it's kind of sad that it never got like a PS3 sequel or like that. Would have been very interesting to see that game brought forward. I don't. Let me take a peek. I'm gonna guys up on the side there. Well, I want to take a peek at like if there's a way to take a peek at the list. I want to take a peek at the PS2 game list right now for PS Plus, like Premier members or whatever, premium. I don't want the best PS2 game. I want an entire list. PS2 era sequels, yeah, they kind of did, but if they did, they had to be like the games that like really hit hard, you know. Blah blah blah. PS5, PS4, blah blah blah. I don't care about those two. And I care about PS4, yes, but I don't exactly have premium right now. Let's see the classics. Yeah. Or you know, it was Hideo Kojima. If there's a dragon, it would probably be Dragon Guard. Yeah, they don't even. It goes Dragon's Lair 2, Time Warp, and then Duke Nukem Forever. Ratchet and Clank was a great series. Ratchet and Clank, Jak and Daxter series, Sly Cooper, Bandicoot, Arrow, Ape Escape. I love the Ape Escape games. Ape Escape 2 was my jam. Prince of Persia, great game series. The original trilogy were good. Two more recent ones. I only played the reboot one where you get to play as Nolan North, the Prince of friggin', even though he wasn't actually a prince in that one, the thief. It was fun to a point, but I didn't like the fact that there wasn't really any consequence once you got the princess. You just save your life every time. Heard Forgotten Sands wasn't as good. Not Forgotten Sands. Yeah, Forgotten Sands. That's what it was. Right. These games may be aging me a bit. Prince of Persia was like PS2 era Ubisoft or Ubisoft. That's why I'm hoping when they finally like start putting more things out about it when it goes back into development, when they do the Sands of Time remake, I'm hoping they don't screw it up. Ubisoft, they might. Actually, funny enough, I got Prince of Persia: The Sands of Time for free for the PC version, but I heard some bad things about that. One second, but I know, grumpy pants. I'm gonna switch my leg every so often, otherwise my leg's gonna die and fall asleep. Yeah, I heard the PC port for Sands of Time was not the best. Like most PC ports of older games, they mess up something obviously somewhere. But it's nice when a game takes their time with porting. Make sure the game handles well for a port. Hard to make it perfect. I understand that. For the coding side of it is a pain in the ass. It's worth it when they take Why it was so sad with everything that happened with Cyberpunk when it came out. Thankfully, Cyberpunk has gotten better since it launched. I will admit, I have been playing it much better. It has improved. Not as garbo poo poo as it used to be. Can't exactly speak for PS4 and 360. I mean, I bought the other game when it launched too. Before that, was a dumpster fire when it launched. I bought both Cyberpunk and No Man's Sky for launch. For the PC game to Android, and I'll never ever do it again. Oh. No Man's Sky's launch was a disaster. Cyberpunk's launch, PS4, 360 versions, disaster. PC was definitely better. I will give it that. It was not anywhere near as bad. The issues we got were minimal, less than optimal. But if you've been debating on going back to No Man's Sky, if you've ever played it before, I would highly recommend it. They have improved a lot of things in it compared to back then. And I mean a lot. There's reasons to set up a base. You can make a mech, make a freaking car. Raiders are even bigger. Not a game for you at all, Terrell? You don't want a space game with great space combat? Why am I breaking all over this? What's going on? Like a reflection bouncing off into the freaking thing or something? Oh yeah, it's way better. The because they just released their endurance update, which also like expanded freaking your frigates and freighters and that. Open world. You got oh, definitely open world. All right, many worlds. Open universe to explore. They've even said it's impossible to explore the entirety of the game. No one person could explore the entirety of the game in their lifetime because of how much they put into it. It's one of those games, I'm not gonna lie, Terrell, if you were to try to play it, you'd probably want a group of friends to play it with. Because you can play it in multiplayer with a group of people now. And it's in VR. You can play it in VR now too. I've been able to for a while actually. I tried playing it in VR on the PlayStation 2. I mean PlayStation 4, that was no, don't do that. Don't do that. Let's see, Risk of Rain 2, Inner World, Forza Horizon 5. Honestly, if I were to go through my games and go by multiplayer, there'd be too freaking many. You got Ark Survival Evolved. I got both the first and second games of Baldur's Gate, and I don't mean Dark Alliance because I want those. I want the Dark Alliance games because those games are phenomenal. Battle Block Theater, Beasts of Bermuda, Blazing Beaks. I still got Book of Travels installed. Florida, Deep Rock Galactic, The Mail, Hour, Divinity Original Sin 2. There's too many. There's too many. This is way too long of a list to go through. Based on your PC, yeah, I've seen the when I go to when I go to look at it, it tells me the space, and it's a lot of space. Myth, it's a good one. when I have the VR space for that, we're gonna play that again. I'm not gonna lie. Zenith was was kind of my jam for an RPG, especially in VR. So much fun. I've played Warframe, but work. Of course, you have a wonderful rest of your day, Blue. I hope work isn't too difficult and too rough. I hope it's a good one. Haven, Staxel, Dubs, Tabletop Sim, Korea, Starbound, Stardew Valley. I'd say Smite, but it's Smite and Outward, Portal 2, Resident Evil 5. First Must Die 2. Too many games. Too many games. That's all I'm gonna say. Too many. Sorry about that, guys. Uncalled. I mean, Terrell, if you want to as well. Get VHS. That's a free horror game to grab. Free spoop. Yeah, I got the Souls games. Right, Destiny 2. Okay, you did. Quality. And I still got to try and get the DLC for Destiny 2, the new one. I want to go through the DLC so bad with people. Just still need to get Ines to finish playing Dying Light with me because I don't know if Fox is here, but Fox, wherever you are, I still need to finish Dying Light 2. I'm so sorry. Since he's something for free, we must. It's. I think that's just about everybody. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. I'm still trying to rerun through Assassin's Creed Origins on the computer because I never did the DLCs on PlayStation 4. Fallmans, Green Hell. I want to play Green Hell with somebody. Just one of those games that's hard to play with somebody. Does brain go too serious mode? And then I potentially get grumpy if we go that. That's kind of why I've been trying to walk more and do other things and hang out with people and that, so I can get back to how I want. Like I kind of was before, because I used to be more goofballish. No, I know. Surprise! I was a goofball. But yeah, I used to be like the goofbally. But I said it before, and I will say it again. No surprise whatsoever. Totally. No, it's totally a surprise. I mean, totally. If I can ever get a copy, not a copy, but if I can get the fake guitar for Rock Band 2, and I can get my PS3, and I can get my PS3 and everything hooked up, play the guitar in Rock Band 2, we will be playing that at some point. No cap. We will be playing lots of that. Those will have to be unarchived streams, or they'll have to be Discord streams, though. I have sunk too many hours into that fucking game. Next to Mass Effect, that game probably has the most out of my hours sunk into the video game. hundreds upon hundreds of hours just playing freaking songs on a fake plastic guitar. So, oh, so many hours of fun. So many. Guitar, bass, singing expert, drums hard. That's how you know you played a freaking game like that too many hours. You can play almost all the instruments on expert. You know you sunk too many hours into it. What is it? I'm a little explosive. It's probably the water and the coffee. Hours in a game, yes. I can't say anything. I constantly talk about it, but if I had actually stuck the VR chat like I was the first while I was playing it, I would have more hours than some people have in other games. I'd probably have like a few thousand hours into it. I'm not gonna lie. It took me like 3 or 4 months. Yeah, there's security update. A lot of people have complained because of that. Because they're completely removing every single mod in the game. They're making it so you can't mod it whatsoever. I think in the first 3 or 4 months, maybe 5, I sunk like 4 hours into VR chat though. Yeah, no, because I saw he doesn't stream much, busy with his own life and doing other things in VR chat. I saw Steel post about it that the new security update is destroying all the mods that are possible to have in the game. Even the safe mods that won't destroy other people's stuff. And for some reason somebody commented on it saying this is how cancel culture starts. Sorry, they're destroying part of the like a good part of the community that doesn't do bad things and implement helps bring stuff to the game and bring more life to it. I think they have a right to voice their opinion a little bit more. You know, that's how it be. But I mean, I don't really play it anymore, so my opinion doesn't matter too much right now. Game. My opinion right now would matter more so for Risk of Rain 2, Monster Hunter, Power Wash Sim. Those are the games where my any form of comment or opinion from me would probably matter more because I have more hours in them right now. Carol, you want to? I've sunk 33, almost 34 hours in the last 2 weeks into Risk of Rain 2. I had 40 plus hours from before that. Can you tell I like certain roguelikes? Too many hours. And again, mods help save games. I'm not going to lie. They keep games alive for a long time. If we are chatting, they are also thinking of future bad mods. It's that easy, yeah. Yeah, it sucks, but eh, I don't have much to say on it at this point. So unfortunately, I can't. I don't do VR chat right now because I like full body and I don't have the space for a lot of VR right now. So gone for now, mind you. It will be back in the future. Well, what I want to do, so I constantly mention the fact that I want to have like when I get my own place, I want to have an area for VR and have a decent amount of space, but I also want to get an air conditioner for that room specifically. That way, I can play VR for a while longer without having to worry about melting. you know? Plus, I want to get Track Traps Plus. I kinda want to get more trackers now. I want to take advantage of that IK 2.0. So, you can track the knees, the feet, the elbows, the chest. Because there's now 11 points of tracking for it. That's a lot of points. The amount of base stations you would need for that, though. Because I think for the old full body tracking, which was feet, waist, hands, and head, they recommended 4 base stations. Imagine how many you're going to need now. It was 6 before. Yeah, no, that was 6 before. They added 5 more points of tracking. Ah, that's a lot of tracking points. I wonder why people want to spend so much on certain VR stuff. Understandable. Until we get, good augmented reality or something else like that. Gonna be the way to go. Why I'd love to get one of the treadmills. Um, did a haptic feedback suit, but that's probably too expensive for me at the moment. But the treadmill would be nice. Be able to exercise while playing it even better, even more. We have it. I want to go back. Funny enough, Terrell, I want to go back and do more stuff in After the Fall because they've added more stuff since we played. A truck just drove by down the street, and it was so heavy it shook the house. I just felt it shake the house. I watched my monitor shake. Let's see, they've added, as we played back in December, around the time it launched, added the holiday update, Chinese New Year update, Front Runner update, Horde mode update, Boulevard update, Shock and Awe, and a horror update. That's a lot of stuff. Plus, we might want to run around in it a bit off stream at some point so we can unlock some shit. Like, if people really wanted to as well, I could always do a solo Borderlands 2 VR streams. Unfortunately, Borderlands 2 is only solo play. There is no multiplayer, which is depresso espresso. Yeah, I have about 53 different VR games we could maybe a little less than 53. Because yeah, Little Island. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it was a fun game. I appreciate Fox buying it for me, but that is not a streamable game. The only reason it's not streamable has 30 minutes of content. Little Island, it's like a pet game where you unlock different sorts of animals and rescue them. It has 30 minutes of content, is all I'm gonna say. We've done Half-Life Alyx. Of course, I know you want this one, Peril. I gotta go back to FNAF, Help Wanted. I just feel bad because I'm so stupid with it. I am so stupid with the FNAF game. Harold, you know you got upset with me when you watched me playing it and flicking through all the screens really quick. Um, no, you liar. We got the Walking Dead Saints and Sinners that I got to go through. We can have some fun and play through VR Dungeon Knight. I'm not sure how many people would want to see that. It's a sort of roguelike. Don't answer that. Hmm. And that's a fun one. If anybody had that, I'd be able to let them join me, or I could join them and help them out. I have almost 10 hours into it, which isn't a lot, but helps. Until You Fall. We can go back and do more Vacation Sim at some point. Never did finish that. Takeling's House Party. That requires people that own that, by the way, to play it in desktop mode. Tabletop Sim is VR too. I forgot about that. Swords of Gouda. We can't do Surgeon Simulator Experience Reality because that had problems if you weren't using the right headset. I will never touch the VR mode in Subnautica. I doubt anybody wants to do Star Trek Bridge Crew. Oh, I know you can. Sorrento VR. We can't do Rocking Legend. I might get dinged for that. Raw Data is a good one. For those who like flight games, I have Project Wingman. Gotta go back. I gotta do more Phasmo. Haven't touched Phasmo in a hot minute. I have Pavlov VR as well. So you know, oh god. Oh right, they're bringing that out. I gotta get Mosh Chapter 2. We played the first one. That's gotta suck though, Daryl. Lost Ember VR. I want to get a group of people that own this and have VR, and I want to take turns of playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. Beat Job Sim. I need to play I Expect You to Die so I can play number 2. I don't think we'll ever play Gorn. Just because game's kind of messed up. I'd do Gorilla Tag, but I'd want it to only be people I know playing that. That was because I love the FNAF games and all the fan games. Oh no. Fire 1 VR Operative. I don't know if I could do Dance Collider. We might be able to. If I could find a decent group for DeMeo, I'd play that. Base maybe. Devour, because that now has VR support. We're gonna do Skyrim VR at some point. I promise you guys that. We're not gonna do Creed Rise to Glory. I don't think people want to watch me box in VR. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you were the one who's messed up. We've done a chair in a room, Greenwater. We could do Cave Digger 2, Dig Harder. We've done Bullet Roulette. Mentioned Borderlands 2. You know another game where you're messed up in though, Terrell? Blade and Sorcery. Arizona Sunshine, we did that one with Ainz a billion years ago. It's even better though, Terrell, because I always play it with mods. But now, because they switched it to well, U11, I might need a stronger computer to play it with mods. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I think I'm gonna need a new computer if I want some of the mods again. As I was playing with the lightsabers mod, all a bajillion different weapons. Um, trying to make sure I had different spells. There's a lot of stuff I had. It was chaos. Oh yeah, we got Beat Saber too. I'll probably have to be an unarchived stream though, so I don't get yelled at. Because I do have that modded. It'd have to be unarchived, or it'd have to be in the cafe. Probably in the cafe, to be honest. Right. We can also do Risk of Rain 2 in VR. Because that has a VR mod as well. So does Valheim. That's an interesting game to play. Please, no, for what? What? Please, no, what? Risk of Rain 2 or Valheim? Apparently, it's very interesting to play if you're playing as Goku, Vegeta, or Trunks. Brian did that and said it was very, very interesting. But he didn't get motion sick. Don't worry, you wouldn't have to. As long as you... Oh, Mikey, can I give it a raid? Welcome in! Welcome in! How you doing? How's your stream? Welcome, 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 welcome. I apologize in advance if an ad pops up. I don't know when the next ad plays. I think it went just a little while ago, so I think we're fine for a bit. How was your stream? Let me see what you played. I don't think I have a mod to shit yet, so I can do it myself. Oh, you're playing Phasmo. Hell yeah. I was just talking about the fact that I gotta play that again soon. That's funny. That's really funny. Like 5 minutes ago, I was like, yeah, I gotta play that again soon. I haven't touched that in a hot minute. A coinky dink. It's one heck of a coinky dink. Died every game. No. I was specifically talking about playing it in the mode that not a lot of people like to play it in. Love playing it in VR. I heard they did release a VR overhaul though. It looks like it was almost 2 weeks ago. But I feel that. I feel that if it's not one person, it's somebody else that dies every game. That's good. That's really good. That's why I know that's why Yuki never really touched the VR in it. He did it once, got too sick, and couldn't do it again. Anyway, speaking of VR stuff, you want to know a game I would love to play in VR? Also, like before that, hello everybody. Anybody that's new, hello. My name is Devil Goliath. I just go by Goliath as we are in the Devil's Cafe. I hope you all had fun with at Mikey's stream and enjoyed his Phasmo stuff. That would be an interesting game to play in VR. No. Come in, relax, get comfy. You want some hot cocoa? We can get you some hot cocoa because it is kind of late in the day, so coffee might not be your cup of tea. Your cup of coffee at the moment. You might prefer a cup of hot cocoa. Monster Hunter. That's what I was going to say, Daryl. Monster Hunter in VR. I would freaking do that so bad. Monster Hunter VR would be so much fun. It would be horrifying, mind you, but it would be oh oh it would be terrifying, but it would be so much fun at the same time. I think as long as they did it right, mind you. It would be very hard to do some of those weapons because I'm a dual blade user. That would be something. That would probably be the easiest one to convert over, though. Same as sword and shield. Great sword might be decently easy. Hello, Chris. Welcome in. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Insect Glaive would be a very difficult one. Doot Doots might be hard too, you know, the hunting horn. Here, but that Monster Hunter VR will probably not have. No. No. Oh, I know it won't. Um, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just, you know, kind of melting. I'm not melting as much now, funny enough, even though my cat's in my lap and I should be overheating even more. That's probably because it's cooled down a little more. Went down by a degree in Celsius, like 2 point something degrees in Fahrenheit. Really different mechanics that just won't translate. New. No, it would have to be. It'd have to be a special form of PR if they were to do that. It would end up being something kind of like Try, I think. Because Try was the Wii version that had the slight motion controls, and there were certain weapons that they didn't actually bring into that one. Like my precious dual blades weren't in Try, not until 3 Ultimate on the 3DS, which is why it was so sad. Carol, you want to know what's funny? You know what's funny? You say that, but that's already a thing that people have done. You do know that, right? People have already made Attack on Titan in some form in VR. It's in VR chat. Just making sure, but it's scuffed, but I've heard it can be pretty good if you're not worth it. Just a few minutes ago. I actually I've been hydrating on and off because it's so warm. But you are welcome to redeem it if you would like. I'm actually almost done the second cup I have. Like, half the cup remaining. Oh, that's why I like the Legend of Zelda world that they made in that somebody did in VR chat, Terrell. The opening part of Breath of the Wild. That was fun. That was a fun area. I appreciate some. Oh, I shook my head too much. Oh, I really shouldn't have done that. Well, but it takes too much internet. Install it when you if you leave your computer on while you sleep, install it then, Terrell. Best time to do it. Thankfully, it took me 30 minutes to install it, and I did that earlier today. But then again, I did not install the HD texture pack because the high resolution texture pack is 47 gigabytes. Go to sleep. The thing you do when you close your eyes and you lay in your bed. The thing I did after Risk of Rain 2 yesterday, where I died for like 12 hours. Actually, I should ask you. I'm not sure if she knows. You know what? No, I shouldn't ask you. Probably doesn't know either. Time you went to bed? Let me guess. Late. I don't think they let you orient your. I don't think VHS lets you be like in a full group of 5 with one person being the monster. Take a peek. I could actually look this up instead of just scrolling through stuff on Steam. Check that. Carol stays up late all the time. I'm not gonna lie. Not that time yet. Hmm. Let's see. See anything about the fact that if you can have like a fifth person who's like the monster, you can like interchange it. Eh, eh, eh. And do you think? I guess most anybody that plays games and watches streams, it tends to be a thing they do. So sick if you don't get. He I think he usually does at least. Think pounds. Uh, so you replace whatever sleep you don't get with caffeine. Minimum eye rest is 6 hours. My body itself can handle at least 6 hours. I do eventually have to get like more than that for a good night's sleep every so often, but that's what the weekends are for. Crash hard on the weekends. Sick, but I know, Grumpy Pants. Oh, touch the claws. Little bugger. Ripping my leg up for days. I don't think you can have a teammate that plays as the monster for your group. I'm gonna lie. There's pure chance you'll get lucky enough to have a monster. Otherwise, you gotta wait the whole like 15 minutes because everybody's playing as teens because they don't know how to play the monsters yet. Because everybody started out playing it like it was Dead by Daylight. Is what was happening from what I'm reading. But they're not. It's not quite Dead by Daylight. You can't just corner one team and you'll be fine. No, no, no. Now in VHS they actually group up and it benefits everybody. They'll get like two teens with a weapon. They can rip through your defenses. Oh, I also mentioned it before. I will be doing more. We will be trying to do more of the like. We'll try to get back into more community stuff once I get used to being fully back. We will probably do some Jackbox party games. I need 7 and 8, but I have all the other ones. I think it's fine. Hell yeah! And then he jinxed himself. How it always goes. You say something's fine, and then you jinx yourself. I gotta do more in Rise on the PC version. Because once I get the money, I'm going to be trying to get. I'm going to be trying to buy it so I can get Sunbreak. And then I will have both Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak on Switch and computer. Oh, only my tummy's too heavy. Been one of those days today. I also got to make up the steaks that have been sitting in the fridge for the last 2 days. Because for those who are curious, what I'm going to do, I'm going to make up the steaks. We're going to make sure they're nice and seasoned. I make them nice medium rare. I'm going to slice them up. I have I have sandwiches for them with them. They're going to be the sandwich meat. I'm going to have mayonnaise, steak, maybe some ham, turkey, maybe some cheese in between them. Some sweet heat mustard. If I have any like spinach or lettuce or something, maybe I'll put that on there too. More than likely, and then make 2 sandwiches like that. And sure, it'll come out great. I'm sorry if I'm making you hungry and it's late for where you are, by the way. Yes, we have a wonderful selection available. Some of them might not currently be up. I apologize if you try one that is not. I still need to go through and grab all the ones from when I used slobs and bring some of them over. But hot cocoa works, coffee, tea. I don't remember which snacks I brought. There quite a few. For anybody that doesn't know what a Nama bar is, don't worry, it's okay. It's a Canadian snack. If you know, no. I haven't had one in a while. I've been wanting one for like the last freaking month because they're just so good. Wait, that's no, wait, that's a lie. I had one like a month ago. And then you have one and you want more of them. When you have a sweet tooth, it's like the perfect snack for a sweet tooth. They're hard to make. I haven't tried making one yet. So when I start like getting my baking going again, I'm not currently new. I need to. That's another thing I need to add. We got to add lemonade. You know, I've never actually heard of lavender lemonade before, Chris. Never heard of it before. Heard about lavender teas, not a lemonade, mind you. things over. Scuse. What else are gonna my neck? So itchy. I think the back of my neck's like the underside of my head. Like just above my neck. Oh, Kivy, of course you can get a cappuccino. Not currently an option on the menu thing for exclamation pointing, but certainly make. I hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you doing today? Chatting for a while, hanging out, relaxing. Amazing, soothing drink. Slightly sour, but the taste of lavender after is just exquisite. Funny enough, I love that. I love sour things. Sour things are great. You know, chocolate there on the plate. Hmm. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna lie. I've never seen that before. Might be because of the Canadian side of me, and Timmy's, Tim Hortons. You're actually just really three ingredients. Oh, not bad. Probably something that's easy to make then. Check. Probably going up to the window. Just on my own. Definitely want to research that if you're curious about it. I might have to research that later on myself. Never seen a chocolate on the side with a cappuccino. I'm sure there's a reason though. There's usually a reason for it. Let's see. I like iced caps. If you get an iced cap mocha, they usually have whipped cream on the top of it with like a chocolate sauce. But what I like to do, I mentioned this earlier, I like to get a shot of espresso in it. They're amazing. I get a shot of espresso in it though, chocolate milk, and you get them to mix the whipped cream in really into it instead of just having it sit on top. It's phenomenal. That's especially if you need like an extra dose of caffeine. Like it's one of those mornings where you're not waking up, so you need like an extra bit of caffeine or caffeine. Please stop! I want some now. Never. It gives me all the ideas for the cafe. Survival part of coffee? Sure, I think depending on what it is, I might not. A 50-50. I always end up making Terrell hungry at some point. Eat the beans itself because there was no way to ground the beans yourself. Understandable. I'm not gonna lie. Talking about just like eating the beans directly. At the grocery store near me, they have those. You know how you can buy? They have the chocolate covered beans, espresso beans, and I want to try that. Carol, I do it. I just do it because I'm hungry. I'm actually getting hungry. Thanks for your D&D sessions. Yes, that's understandable. D&D definitely does that to you. Because it's 7:15 for me in the evening. You're welcome, Terrell. And for Terrell, it's really late. You're like what, 5 hours ahead of me, Terrell? I think is what it was, 6, something like that. What you do when you own a cafe, you got to make everybody hungry, because then they'll order all your food and your drinks. Oof. So yeah, 5 hours. That's a 5-hour difference. 1 p.m., 6 hours behind. 6 hours behind. Dear Lord. Making sure. Because I know my buddy Ines, I'm pretty sure he's Pacific time. So he's always 4 hours behind me. It is so hard to play games with that man sometimes. A problem with knowing people in all sorts of time zones. Ridiculously hard to play games together. That's both the amazing thing about the internet is how connected you can become with friends and how many people you can meet across borders and across the ocean and that. Also latency, yeah. Yeah, that too. You meet so many people, you make so many new friends, and there's fucking time zone differences, and you're like, God damn it, why does time zones have to be a thing? But it'll really suck. Crusade, hello, comma. How are you doing today? Welcome in. It's gonna suck if I start to go to school at some point because yeah, pretty much. When I get like my stuff figured out for going to school and that, it's especially gonna suck. Bork, 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 bork. Um, but no, it's gonna suck because I'm gonna have a specific time period where I can do things. Somebody who knows so many people in faraway lands, I can never play people. All right, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We've been chatting for a while now. I'm surprised I'm still able to talk. Usually my brain is fizzled by now. Hello, greetings. Hello, psychotic asylum patient. Lovely name, by the way. How are you doing today? I am doing good. We've been talking about all sorts of random things from cafe stuff to games to shows to movies, everything in between. Starting to lose that ability. Yeah, understandable. But that's why it's great when you have people to talk to. When you have people to chat with and relax with and like enjoy a conversation with, makes it easier to keep talking. It just sucks because slowly getting to that point where I'm alone. Really, 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 really. Little Nightmares 2 today, good game. Good game. Really enjoyed that game. I played the first one before that. Like literally just before playing it, I played the first one. So I literally did it back to back. So good. Just wondering if they're gonna release DLC for 2 of it, and now I wish they also had the one for the first game. Understandable. Oh, Carl, you gotta get some sleep. Go get some rest, bud. We might have to finish up soon, anyways, because I think I'm getting a little too hungry. Little Nightmare games are great. I didn't play them for the longest time, and then I finally played them. They were phenomenal. Horror games can be great. Yeah, Terrell's got to sleep. I'm getting hungrier and hungrier by the second. Important things that Yelp. Game they're working on. Ooh. Figurines you can get when you get it the special edition. Oh, nice. I think I've seen them online. Brand doesn't sound familiar. Oh, I haven't played it, but I've seen some stuff of it. Gonna get a Nightmare Rest for now, and they create a new game. Understandable. Don't want to, overwork it. Don't want people to get tired of the game. Sucks when that happens. Gotta find another list here in a second. We're gonna keep going until like I get too hungry. Nice and disturbing. Yeah, the gameplay I've seen is interesting. Very, very interesting. We're gonna go with this one next. This one should be fun. Out of all the games right now, though, my current hook. Terrell just left, but he knows this because he's been playing it with me. Risk of Rain 2, for those who have played it. That is my current hook because I play it with mods. Obviously, it's hard to play vanilla now. After you start with mods, it becomes very hard to play vanilla. Good game. If you like roguelikes, my favorite drink. I asked this earlier. Funny enough, depends on where you're talking about. Tim Hortons, it's always going to be the iced cappuccino. I tried that like around the time they first released them. I've been hooked since. Tried their iced coffee, never liked it. Because I tried their iced coffee when they first released them. Um, Pop or soda, depending on what you say. Hot alcohol or non. I don't drink a lot of alcohol actually. But I like the iced caps from Tim Hortons, and those are cold. Coffee is great. I usually prefer my own like the coffee creamers I buy for my coffee. I do about two spoons of sugar, 2.5 on a day that I need extra sugar. Um, Pop or soda, depending on where you're from and what you prefer to pronounce it. Um, Root beer. Yes, sour things are great. Besides water for the most part. Yeah, that would do it. Okay, bud. Jack, lay back down. I know you want to catch the cool breeze. You're just with way less sugar. Okay. Sounds about right. Uh, Lemonade. Certain lemonade drinks are great, but it has to be the right kind. Uh, because of the fact like right now I've been trying to like lose a bit of weight, so I've been like watching my calories. Drink a lot of water instead. No flavored things, just lots of water. Waiting for the second season of Classroom of the Elite finish. Oh jeez, how dare you, Comma? How dare! I can't even watch certain animes at the moment. I might be watching the newer Jurassic World later though. How dare you? How dare! Let's see. I watched uh Spider-Man the other day, the new one, No Way Home, and I watched new Doctor Strange movie. I haven't seen the new Thor. I've been watching Loki because I never actually did watch that when it came. I finished Stranger Things season 4. We're gonna finish the new season of Umbrella Academy. There's so many different animes I gotta catch up on. If I still had my Crunchyroll, I'd be catching up on things like I'd be watching Overlord 4 along with everybody. Juvenile Justice. In that chance to make or try Lavender Lemonade. I will definitely give that a try when I can. There's so much to watch, you know. Korean law drama. I know a few people that like K dramas. there's so much to watch, and I only have so much time in a day. That's the thing that sucks for a sour drink. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'll definitely have to keep that in mind. For all I know, there could be a little local coffee shop that might even have it. And some of those local coffee shops have just juice, lemonades, and all sorts of stuff. Taiwanese found footage movie. Ooh, Asian. Oh yeah, I've seen some TikToks about that. Funny enough, I haven't seen it myself, but I've seen people talking about it on TikTok. Pretty good. I might check it out if I have the time. How many things I've been recommended over the last while. My dad recommends movies. Other family does. Too many. Too many sometimes. Especially with all the streams. Garbage, so it's yeah. Yeah, I've heard a lot of the movies that you can find nowadays for the found footage style are pretty crap. Always good when it's good if they do stuff like that when a nice one comes out. A good one. Brain. Brain is going off on its own tangent, so words are gonna get jumbled. Mm. Scrolling through all my stuff too while we talk. Me. I also want to watch the new Lightyear. Japanese green tea. It's interesting. It's an interesting type of tea. Little too dry for my taste. But then again, I'm not the biggest tea drinker in the world, so because I prefer the tea I have is I have two different kinds. I have lemon thriller and raspberry thriller. And basically have all the same things in them except for the lemon and raspberry part. And mixing the two makes like a lemon raspberry type drink, like a raspberry lemon type drink. It's just sour enough for me. As long as I steep it long enough. Yeah, it wasn't until I tried these two that I really got into like drinking tea occasionally. I'll occasionally have like a mint tea because it kind of helps like if I get a light headache. Oh, and or apple tea you have? Ooh. Yeah. As long as the biggest thing is as long as you found the ones you like. That's always the important thing. It can take a while for some people for sure. Took me too long. Very, very long time. Yeah, with caffeine oriented drinks, found a few and immediately liked them. That was the quickest ones I found that I liked. At about that point, I'm enjoying our conversation, everyone, but I'm getting too hungry now. You don't deal with caffeine? Understandable. There are a few people that I've met too that are actually allergic. Oolong tea. I might give it a try. I haven't tried that one yet. See, little brother Mox, he's allergic to coffee. I know Dad Tuber, he's allergic to it. Caffeine, coffee for the most part, understandable. I know some other caffeine sensitive people that it does the opposite of what coffee does for neurotypicals. Instead of them getting energy, they get sleepy. Interesting thing to see. Classmate was of yours was allergic to chocolate. Ooh, that's gotta suck. But all right, I'm getting hungry, very hungry now. The hunger is kicking in more and more. I'm really enjoying this conversation, but I gotta go get food. So we are unfortunately going to finish up for the night tonight. I will be back tomorrow around the same time, which will be about 4 p.m. EST for those who are in the EST zone. We are going to raid out to a friend of mine. Her name is Bella's Doodles. She's doing some art, so it'll be nice, comfy talk, like time for everyone. Yes, it was nice talking. I appreciate the follow as well. I hope you enjoy being a patron of the cafe. I hope to see you again soon. I will definitely make sure to go eat. We do have a raid message if you want to pop it into the chat when we hop on over. That first one is if you are subbed and have my emotes. If you do not, you can use that second one if you prefer. I'd post it just once and then leave it just so you don't get yelled at. She is doing some arts over there and having some comfy times, probably chatting with everyone. But I will see you all tomorrow. I hope you all have. You ordered a coffee, tea, or hot cocoa. You are welcome to take it on the way out. Hope you all have a wonderful night. I will see you all tomorrow. We are closed for the night. Good night, everyone, and goodbye.